You mean, are you guys representing the nerds, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, very much so.
Jesus, who would have known that, huh? You guys look like the stand-ins for the Big Bang Theory.
You guys are going to be hosting WWE Raw in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
What do we have to expect from that?
Oh, we're going to kick some ass.
A lot of nakedness.
If those wrestlers give us any lip, we're going to show them how phony that sport really is.
So the old sleeper hold.
We got these characters, Bruno Hakalugi and Itchy Scratchy.
Yeah.
We're going to come in there, we're going to kick some major ass.
It's March 1st, right?
Uh-huh.
That's good. Yes. And as far as Lost goes, Cheech, are we going to be able to expect your character during this final season?
Well, we hope so, man. I mean, you know, I told them that they should end it where they find out that Hurley's dad was behind it all. I think that'll work.
A couple years ago, you had kind of teased that there's going to be a reunion movie. Now, right now on the internet, there's news of an animated movie.
There's three things. There's a concert movie.
Okay.
It's coming out April 20th.
420.
420.
Of course.
There's a animated feature. There's going to be a bunch of those, but the first animated feature comes out probably sometime after 420.
Yeah. It's an animation of our early record bits.
Yeah. We're also working on a
movie.
Up in Smoke 2.
Yeah. Oh, that'll go over good.
Yeah. We're going to call it Avatar 2.
Escapes from Guantanamo.
Yeah, everything's happening in 3D right now, so, you know, might as well get stoned in 3D these days.
Yeah, baby.
If you guys were ever a comic book characters, what kind of superpowers would you guys have?
And I got superpowers.
All right.
Well,
What can you do?
I can cloud men's minds.
I like to be invisible.
Okay.
Like right now.
What are some things about you guys that make you guys nerdy? I mean, everybody's got something that they're kind of nerdy about.
I read a lot. I read a lot of political books, actually. I've been a lot of political books lately. What are you nerdy about, John?
Me? I'm a photographer. I'm hung up on trees. I take pictures of what I call naked trees. Trees without leaves. And I got I don't know what it is, but I got a thing about it.
Pretty much the last question that we have is, aside from Cheech and Chong, I mean, you guys obviously have that persona that, you know, is everybody knows and loves, but you guys have also played other parts. What has been your favorite side project and why for each of you guys?
I loved Nash Bridges. That was a fun gig. And I like working with Robert Rodriguez.
Oh, yeah.
Machete's coming out soon. I like working with him because he's a lot of fun.
And Once Upon a Time in Mexico, did you get to keep that prosthetic head that they made of you? Or?
No, I wish I did. Yeah, that was so cool. Me and Johnny Depp would throw rocks at it, and when it was floating, and he couldn't sink it, spent the afternoon throwing rocks.
I've written 2 books, so my favorite thing is writer.
And I know that you originally kind of started out more as a musician back in the day, right?
Yeah.
And so, do you still try to make music?
Oh yeah, I like music. Music, you know, was always a way to make a living with me, and so I always got paid for it. So I very seldom did it, you know, as a hobby. But writing, I've always written. I write poems. I was a poet, you know. And then that song we did, "Does Your Mama Know About Me," ended up being a song, and then I became a songwriter. But I'm more of a poet. I love writing. It's what I do. You know how a dog chews a bone. I'll write.
It's really great. I mean, it's I think a different side of you guys that probably most people don't really ever try to look at. So that's good.
And Cheech likes to eat too.
Yeah. And cook.
Yeah, he's a good cook. Yeah.
We all have this huge love for stand-up comedy, and it's
good.
Well,
that's a breeding ground for nerds.
Of course, back in the day, you guys represented, you know, the generations of, you know, for pop. What do you guys think of like Pineapple Express, like the sort of the new route they're going with?
Yeah, it's like it's the stoner movies for that next generation. You know, they have their take on it. I like them. They're fun.
I like it's again a different look at the weed cultures, all the different weed cultures. You know. Yeah, I love anything to do with weed. Like there's a whole area of like assassins during that time where they'd smoke hashish, you know, and then go kill people. So I'd like to check them out.
So that's why we like weed, because we get to kill people. Hey, this is Cheech.
And this is Chong.
And we're Cheech and Chong. And we listen to Chronicles of the Nerds and watch them, and then we hang out with them and we live with them.
Yeah, because we like nerds, man.